fucking Mexicans, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Get your trash up and get the fuck out of here.
I'm going, bro. I'm going.
Why you guys work so fucking slow, bro? If you can't move, I can help you move, brother. Do something.
You touched me.
Get the fuck out of my face,
You
dude.
touched me, hey, bro. You touched
Get
me.
the fuck out of here.
You touched me. I never touched you.
I told you to get the fuck out of my face, dude. I told you to get the fuck out of my face. You want to cause
I
a
never
scene here?
say anything.
Walk that way.
This is a public service announcement to everyone who's been racist against Latinos and the Mexican community, especially the Mexicans. They have asked me to tell you that you need to go somewhere else to celebrate El Cinco de Mayo. They don't want you in the Mexican restaurants with the live music and the great food and the great atmosphere. Yeah, you're not welcome there. Some of the options are Taco Bell. I hear Jack in the Box has tacos now. Yeah, you cannot be racist against the Mexicans and tell them to go back to Mexico and then show up at the Cinco de Mayo celebration at your local Mexican restaurant. They don't want you there. And we know every single one of you. Another option would be the Waffle House. They don't have tacos, but they do have the bland food that you like. Cracker Barrel. Yeah, don't be a hypocrite being racist to Mexicans and telling them to go back to Mexico and then show up at Cinco de Mayo celebrations. Gracias. I don't know who needs to hear this, but the Germans hated the Jews because they were convinced that the reason that the Germans were broke, had no money, had no success in life, was the fault of the Jews. What group of people reminds you of that hates Mexicans and blame the Mexicans because they don't have any success in life, because they don't own a house, despite the fact that they've been given the opportunity of a lifetime to live in the greatest country on earth? And yet these Mexicans just crossed the Rio Grande, and in 5 years they drive a late model vehicle, and in 10 years they own their own house, in 15 years they own their own business. Yeah. They are convinced that the reason they're not successful in the greatest country on earth es because of the Mexicans. Lo que pasa es que estás bravo porque no puedes entender mi mensaje. No te gusta estar en tu país y escuchar a otra persona hablar un idioma que tú no entiendes. Pero ese es un you problem. Ese no es mi problema, que no sepas dos idiomas. Te estás quedando atrás. O sea, te quieres deshacer del lenguaje que más ha avanzado en las últimas décadas a nivel mundial, no solo aquí en Estados Unidos. Y lo más bonito de todo esto, the most beautiful thing of all of this, is that in order for you to understand what I just told you, you got to translate.